Then, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it!
Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? What's up? Today is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019. That's right, it's Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it will ever be Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019. So we have to make sure we make the absolute most of this incredible day. Fair enough? We must make the absolute most of this incredible day. Here in Kentucky, where I'm at, here in Lexington, Paris, I'm a little bit of both. I'm on the border. I'm like this dude that bops back and forth. But here in Kentucky, we're looking at like 85 degrees today. Supposed to be a super nice day. We are going to get some rain later this afternoon, is what it's telling me. So, 85, a little bit of rain, I'll take it. What's up, Bill Have? Shout out to Bill Have. I don't see him in here every single day. I sure wish I did. He's building a business right now. He's crushing it right now. He's helping people right now. And he could get to the next level if we could just get him to crush that morning routine. Yeah, Bill Have, I'm talking to you. Listen, 85 degrees, nice day today. Also, right out the gate, I want to make sure that we crack open our planners. If you don't have your Rise and Grind planner, if you haven't gotten one of these things yet, I don't know what rock you're living under, but you can still go get one. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them there. Now that we're halfway through the year, they're like half off. So you can get them on Amazon now. But when you crack open your planner, hopefully you have one. When you cracked it open today, there was an awesome quote right there at the top. It says, "Good players practice until they get it right. Great players practice until they can't get it wrong." So strong. Good players practice until they get it right. Great players practice until they can't get it wrong. That was contributed by Jack Poole this morning, Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019. And it's a really powerful quote. Super powerful quote, and something that I've witnessed firsthand on a lot of occasions. But one example that I can give you is this little man right here. My little guy Joel is a perfect example of this being the case. You see, the thing about Joel is he's not always the most talented kid on the court or on the field or whatever he steps into. He's not just gifted with natural ability. Instead, my son Joel, what he has that ultimately lands him in a place where he stands out amongst the crowd, even though he's the shortest kid on the field usually, the smallest kid on the field usually, he always stands out and makes an impact because the kid starts off bad, typically, in all honesty. He starts off bad, then he practices his butt off until he gets good. And then once he gets good, he works his butt off and becomes great. That's the typical process for Joel Bryant. Start bad, practice till he's good, then really dives in, puts in the extra work until he becomes great. And that is what separates the good from the great. You see, good players practice until they get it right. Great players practice until they can't get it wrong. Such a powerful statement. And what's incredible is you can apply this in your life as well. Like what Joel has, those are abilities and gifts that you can create that for you. If you're not like that currently, if you're the type of person to where if you're bad at something, you just don't do it, or maybe you're the type of person that you'll do it for a little while and you'll get pretty good at it. And then once you get good at it, then you're kind of like, all right, cool. I'm okay with being average. Maybe that's you. But in order for us to get to great, we got to take that next step. To where we get so good at it, we practice at it so hard that we can't screw it up anymore. We don't even know what it looks like to be bad anymore. It just becomes natural. You can get good at this process, just like my son is. You can get very good at this process. And as we head into the back half of 2019, right? Can you believe that? We're on the back half of 2019. As we head into the back half of 2019, it is so incredibly detrimental that you get this thing right here that we're talking about this morning, that you get this nailed. It is detrimental to the success of the back half of your career, the back half of your year, the back half of your life. It is detrimental that you understand that good players practice till they get it right. Great players practice till they can't get it wrong. We are going to dive into that a little bit more today. But first, before we do, you know what we got to do? We got to dance. We got to dance, my friends. Got to get the energy up in here. For those of you that know, those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. Go ahead. Mash it. I need you to hit that share button. Make sure you title it when you do. Super, super important. Because I believe if we could change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I'm going to say good morning to you and you're going to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up and I'll say what's up back. Fair enough? Good morning, Josh. We're dragging it out a little bit today. What's up, Liza Myers Borges? How you doing, Jesse Miller? My man, Don Sankey. What's up, Don Sankey? What's up, Archie K, Jeff Baker, and Janelle Griego? How you doing, Cece Eberly? And of course, Bill Hav is up in here today. What's up, Nathaniel Banks? Kristen Hawk Tibbs. How you doing, Vicky Everett? What's up, Terry Collins, Trish Taylor, George Fleming, and Sean Weatherby? Whitney Wells is up in here. Man, I love that song. I wish it was a little bit longer. Man, I love that song. What's up, Scott Hobart? Everybody's up in here on hashtag Terry LaPierre. What's up, Terry? What's up, Beverly? Josh O's like, what's up? What's up, dog? Hashtag stay weird, cuss. Right? What's up, Amy Bot? Hey, check it out. I have been working diligently on this incredible conference called Grow Your Business for God's Sake. I was on the phone with the church yesterday. They got all kinds of great stuff going on. This is going to be the most incredible experience. I am so stinking excited for this experience that I'm going to be able to share with you if you will join me in Nashville, August 16th and 17th at the Grow Your Business for God's Sake conference. You can get your tickets if you haven't already. You can get tickets at growforgod.com. That's right, growforgod.com. But you don't have to take my word from it or for it. I want you to listen to Miss Adi Arazini.
Hi everyone, my name's Adi Arazini and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Teamy Blends. Teamy is a lifestyle brand that I started literally 5.5 years ago, and it started from my mom's bedroom. I'm not kidding. I had just finished my military service. Yes, I was in the military. I was a fitness boot camp instructor for artillery soldiers, and I started having really bad health and digestive issues. I came back to the States with a passion for finding a holistic, natural solution to my health and gut issues, and I was able to come find my solution through holistic tea blends. And I was 23 years old when I started my business, and I started it from home with zero marketing skills, zero capital. I had never gone to college and I didn't know what I was doing, but I had a passion. I had a passion for helping others achieve better health and live happier, healthier lifestyles by taking care of their insides. And I just want to share with you that I was able to take my business from a hobby in my mom's house where I was living to a multi-million-dollar company that now has over 55 employees. We have a 15,000 square foot facility in Tampa, Florida. And I was actually able to do that all just hustling, completely bootstrapped, no capital. And if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I grew my business on Instagram and why social media platforms are so important if you're selling a product or a service. And I'm going to give you the key tips and tricks on what you need to be doing and what you really shouldn't spend your time on while marketing your business to the masses on social media in 2019. I hope that you join us for the conference. It's time to grow your business for God's sake, and I cannot wait to meet all of you guys there.
She is such an amazing human being, that girl right there. She just cracked 1 million followers on Instagram. I saw that they were throwing a celebration. They were having a party about cracking 1 million followers on Instagram. And they were like trying to start the party, and she was on call. She was just like cranking. She was working. They ended up having the party without her. She's the owner of because she founded the whole thing, and they ended up having the party without her because she was grinding. The girl has skills. She knows how to take your business to the next level with Instagram. She knows how to help you as you're an entrepreneur. She knows how to help you if you're in any type of sales, no matter what level you are. If you have a job, a job, you need to be at Grow Your Business for God's sake. Plain and simple. If you have a job, any type of job, you need to be there because you're going to learn strategies on how you can grow in your business to take you to the next level. It's going to be super, super. I'm so excited about this. If you can't tell already, it's going to be super incredible. You don't want to miss it. Go get your tickets now. My man Don Sankey won 2 tickets yesterday. So Don Sankey, he already has tickets. He's already invested in himself. And so he is giving those 2 tickets that he won away. So you might want to reach out to Don Sankey. If for some reason you can't quite afford it, but you really want to be there, then you can reach out to Mr. Don Sankey. And a shout out to Hunt Brothers Pizza right here in Paris, Kentucky for helping us put this incredible conference together at such a low cost to everybody in attendance. It's going to be stinking awesome. By the way, our new gear is almost here. It's actually here. It's in my closet. My wife is sorting it. All we got to do is get it up online so you can purchase it. But we've got the M5 shirts. We've got some new baseball type tees for the ladies that I think you're going to love. We've got some different colors that I think you're going to love. We've also got some new different tanks, some branded material that has smaller logos, which was actually D was one of the people that was like, Glenn, your logo's too big. It's too masculine. I'm a girl. I need a smaller logo. I need more girl colors, things like that. So we made a lot of changes to the lineup in the Rise and Grind gear. I'm excited to share that with you. All of that stuff will be online by the end of this week. So you can head to glennlundy.com anytime you want to check that stuff out. Now listen, whether or not you win or lose will be determined by your level of discipline. Mike Brockway, one more time so you can take notes if you're here. Whether or not you win or lose will be determined by your level of discipline. I just want you to sit on that for a second. This is a very definitive statement. It's probably the first time that anybody's ever told you that one sentence is the absolute truth in your life. Whether or not you win or you lose will be determined by your level of discipline. It will not be determined by outside circumstances. It will not be determined by chance or by luck. It will not be determined by any other reason. Whether or not you win or lose will be determined by your level of discipline. Now, I want to make sure that we define the word discipline so that there's no confusion. The word discipline is defined as the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. The key word here, what triggered this for me is I was doing my Go Team Academy training I was watching the video with Todd Stottlemyre, 3-time World Series pitcher, champion, and friend of my friend Danelle Delgado's. And he brought up that in the definition of the word discipline is the word punishment. And I think that this is very, 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 very important. Discipline is a form of punishment, which of course punishment, that word, rings a negative connotation in your mind, right? When you think punishment, you think, okay, I got grounded. They took my games away. I got punished. I got fired. I lost my job. I got thrown in jail, right? We correlate the word punishment with so many negative feelings internally, and rightfully so. Most forms of punishment are not positive to go through, to experience. But you see, the reason the word punishment is in the word discipline, or is in the definition of the word discipline, is because you need to understand right here, right now, that being disciplined and discipline in itself is not a natural state of being. Okay? It is not natural to be disciplined. It is not organic. It is not something that just happens. It is not something that you're just born with. It's not something necessarily that God just gifted you and just said, okay, great, you will be disciplined the rest of your life. No, actually quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. He gave you the power of choice. You get to choose whether or not you are going to be disciplined. But I need you to understand something this morning. We have to make this very, 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 very clear that being disciplined is not an organic state. It is not something that is natural. Discipline is a form of punishment. It is painful. It is hard. It is difficult. And it's not something that everyone can master. It is not a gift or a talent that everyone can acquire. I wish I could say that it is, but it's not. Some people simply do not have what it takes to be disciplined. But when we back up, we now know, if we didn't before, that whether or not we win or lose is going to be determined by our level of discipline. So if we can't master discipline, then we can't win. You following my path here? Your level of discipline is going to determine at what level you win at. If you're disciplined in some areas, then you're going to win in some areas. If you're disciplined 70% of the time, then you're going to win at a 70% level. But if you're anything like me, you're trying to win at 100% level plus, which requires 100% discipline plus. See, this morning I want to tell you, I want to speak into you, I want to breathe into you that you must, my friend, stay the course. No matter what you're up against, you must stay the course. That's where discipline comes from. It's the ability to do the thing that you know that you have to do, even though you don't want to do it. That's what it is. Like these guys, I'm gonna give you an example of what happens if you stay in your disciplines, no matter what. Even when the odds are stacked against you, even when it looks like there's no way for you to win, even though when you've been smacked in the face, you've been kicked down, you've been beat up, and it looks impossible. Your win looks impossible. I want to show you what happens if you stick to your disciplines. It can be triumphant.
Their next game would ultimately decide the NFC East title. But in the first half, the Eagles watched helplessly as the Giants jumped to a huge lead.
Can you remember a more one-sided half? I can't believe this. The Eagles are going to be trailing 24-3 at the half.
You know this is going to be a battle. Let's keep fighting now.
In the third quarter, Philadelphia cut the deficit to 14. But New York countered with yet another score.
Manning, he's back again. He looks, he fires, touchdown Kevin Moss. And that should wrap it up. The Giants, 31. The Eagles, 10.
With 8:17 left in the game, the Giants held a seemingly insurmountable 21-point lead.
You got to have eyes here now. Yeah, I mean, they're going to test your football knowledge right here a little bit.
Vick takes the snap. He's looking. He floats it. Good. Running with the football is Selleck. Touchdown! Brent Selleck! That's big with a strike that quick. The Eagles' hopes have just been heightened. Akers to kick off. It's an onside kick. Covered by Riley Cooper. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! And the Giants never saw that coming. If the Eagles can score here, you are going to see the Giants very, very nervous. Ball comes back to Vick. Here comes the rush. He ducks under a man and he's going to run. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Vick at the 10. Done down at the 6. Oh, my goodness, the Eagles are alive. Just under 6 minutes to play. Third down. It goes to Vick. Quarterback draw. He's in. We've got a one-touchdown game.
This is the type of game where legends are made. MVP, baby! MVP!
It is now Giants 31, Eagles 24. It is 3rd and 10. Vick's back. He's looking. Here comes the rush. Vick rolling. He's going to run. Michael Vick has given the Eagles life with 2:41 to go after a 32-yard run. Vick takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He steps up. He's going to run. He's at the 40, 35, 30. Comes to the outside. Down at the 19 goes Michael Vick. And that will take us to a 2-minute warning. Hang on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. This is something special. You better believe there are a lot of nervous stomachs in this stadium right now. Vick in the gun. He's back. He looks. He fires. Complete. And Macklin sidesteps and runs in for the touchdown. Macklin! And this place is in a state of shock.
Michael Vick, he's got single coverage. He changes the play, gets it to him on the outside. Macklin avoids the cornerback.
This is unbelievable. We are tied at 31.
Don't have a letdown now. Make sure we're ready. Don't have a letdown.
Be ready for 2 minutes. 2 minutes and overtime. All right, we got the ball back. It's 2 minutes, and we gonna win this.
On New York's final possession, Philadelphia's defense held, forcing the Giants to punt with just 14 seconds remaining.
Down he goes! And the Giants will have to punt it. We have seen our share of miracles in Eagles-Giants game. The punt is Matt Dodge.
The Eagles are going to have Deshaun Jackson back, of course.
It's a knuckler. Jackson takes it at the 35, fumbles it, picks it up, looks for running room. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. Oh! He's going to go! Deshaun Jackson! Oh!
Wow.
Game over!
It's a wrap,
Game
baby.
over! I don't care if he jumps, dives, he's running around, and he is in the end zone, and there's no time, and the Eagles win! The Eagles win!
Miracle in the new Meadowlands, baby.
The Eagles have just pulled off the most remarkable win I have ever seen. And the Giants fans can't believe it. This was 24-3 at the half.
Oh, my God.
This was 31-10 in the fourth quarter. And they found a way to win.
This is the place. You know, Herm Edwards did it. Brian Westbrook did it. Deshaun Jackson today. Oh, my goodness.
In my life, I have never seen anything like this. Never.
They're all enjoying the moment. I love y'all. I love it. Go home. Go home.
Lost my helmet. I don't care.
The Eagles' 38-31 victory over the Giants will go down as one of the greatest comeback wins in NFL history.
How about those birds? Great job,
Though they did not know it at the time, this would be the Eagles' last win of the season. But it was one to savor for all time.
We pulled it up.
That celebration there at the end, that's what I want for you. That's what I want for you this year in 2019. Like, I understand your back might be up against the wall. I understand you might be down 21 points with 8 minutes to go in the game. But if you stay disciplined, if you'll keep your disciplines in place, if you'll just stay the course, just keep going, just keep going, just keep getting up early, keep doing your morning routine, keep writing down your goals, keep sending out your encouraging messages, just keep going, do the disciplines that you know how to do, and we can celebrate together. We can celebrate together. December 31st, 2019, we're all going to be able to celebrate together on your victory, on your wins. You see, discipline is not a natural state. It's not something organic. It's something that you have to do. It's something you have to work on. You have to work on it so diligently you have to work on it so diligently that you don't just do it till you get it right? You do it until you can't get it wrong. Listen, the odds are stacked against you. I got to be honest with you real quick. I just got kicked out of the feed like I'm sure you guys have a couple times too. Listen, the odds are stacked against you. 0.018. 0.018. That's the percentage. That is the percentage of people that become millionaires. And not that all success is defined financially. However, I can tell you that financial success leads to success in other areas of your life. When you can relieve your life of financial stress, you have the ability to give back, which fuels your fire. You have the ability, there's less arguments in your marriages and in your relationships. We all understand the power of being in a positive financial situation. You have a 0.018% chance of becoming a millionaire. 1 out of every 55 people will reach that level. Right now it says there's 55 people watching the show. That means one of you that's watching this show, which this show's actually got a little higher grade of people, so it's probably a little higher number. I'm just saying, people that are getting up early, rising and grinding, you know what I mean? But follow me here. The odds say 0.018% will reach it to the millionaire level. And that is because discipline is not a natural state. It's not. It is not a natural state. And as I said earlier, the one biggest statement that I said earlier that you have to make sure to understand is that whether or not you win or lose is going to be determined by your level of discipline. I want you to up that discipline level the back half of 2019. I want you to win. I want you to win so desperately this back half of 2019. I don't care if you're down 21 with 8 minutes to go. I'm rooting for you. Because see, you, my friend, are a child of God. The God of the universe, the God that made everything. He made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Best version. Not average, not below average, not a little bit above average, but the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And as a child of God, that makes you my brother. That makes you my sister. You and I, we are brothers and sisters. That's why I cheer for you so deeply. That's why I'm rooting for you so deeply. That's why I want to make sure that you understand that every decision that you make, though it seemingly can be small, it's making an impact on your friends, on your family members, on the coworkers, and it's made an impact on me. And I, for one, absolutely love you for it. So go out there today and kill it. Continue to work on those disciplines, the things that you know you need to do in order to win. If you need more episodes of #Rise and Grind, you can go to GlennLundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, you want to keep up with that as my wife starts releasing stuff, you can go to GlennLundy.com. But most importantly, will you please come back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We're going to do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Have an incredible day. Go get your tickets. Go get them. Go get your tickets. You got to go get them right now. You got to go. You're going to regret it. If you don't go to Nashville, you're going to regret it. I'm just telling you. You got to go do it. You got to go do it now.
Good morning. On my feet before the sunrise. Stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive. Hashtag blessed. Write my mission, vision, values, and my gratitude list. I'm building up momentum. I'm making good decisions. I rise, I grind, I get it. Ain't no doubt that I'm committed. Cause who really loses if I don't win? Can't cheat the grind, only get what you put in. So I'm mastering my mentals. I'm focused on my physical. I'm developing spiritually and manifesting miracles. I'm gonna get it started, have a party in the morning, and I'ma wake the world. It's so alarming. I hashtag